one of those games I thought you don't know how to feel because you played brilliantly. You looked like you were going to win it. You probably should have won it. Just give us your reflection on.
The start was disappointing. You know, the first 10 minutes of the game we just didn't start. I don't know what the reason was, and we got punished from that from a very, very good Hibs side and an incredible run. You can't do that against good sides, but our reaction to that was fantastic. We were the better team throughout. After that, we scored 2 goals and we have a 3rd goal disallowed by the 4th official. So it's that's very, very frustrating. I've not an explanation that's in any way acceptable for the 3rd goal being disallowed. But first and foremost, congratulations to Hibs. I think they've deserved their to get into Europe. They've been fantastic since Christmas time. So it's certainly not sour grapes. I asked for an explanation of this. He's given a foul, but he's played on as an advantage because Hibs have the ball, so it's now a different phase of play, in my opinion. So I only asked to be corrected if that was wrong. And then Hibs have good control of the ball. They give it away, we break and score. So I think that's classed as a different phase of play. The referee let it play on and then put it back for the 4th official saying it was a foul at that stage. So if that's true, VAR have to correct that. If it's wrong, if they haven't, then I don't really know what to say because no one seemed to be able to give any answers. But ultimately, we start the game like that, you're not going to win. So we have to look at ourselves as well. But with 1 game to go, we go to Celtic Park in probably 100-degree heat. And we have to better Dundee United's score, you know. So to be saying that and talking about that at this stage, we're unbeaten in the top 6. It's all positivity. It's just we just want explain the rule, explain the decision to me. Nobody was able to do that, unfortunately.
It felt like a really big moment getting that goal right before half time.
Yeah, it was. We'd started huffing and puffing after about 15 minutes. We needed the breakthrough to give us that momentum. You know, we were going to make changes at half time and just felt we were starting to turn the tide a little bit. We did. We stuck by the group, and then the subs that came on, you know, Connor comes on and scores the equaliser, and there only like one team that was going to win it from there, which is, I say, huge credit to our boys because they're a good side. They've proved that with their run, and ultimately it just wasn't to be tonight. But we're still there. We're still fighting. We've done everything the hard way, so we might as well do the hardest way there is to actually achieve points, to go to Celtic Park.
Obviously a real team effort, but where do you think you would be with a fully fit Conor McMenamin all season?
Yeah, I've highlighted that. We tried to get wide players in at Christmas for that reason, to go up people, to create things. We managed to get Ryan Alabusian and Declan John up to speed, and I think you can see the difference that's made. We've got 39 points. You know, after the first 11 games we had 8 points, I think I'm right in saying, after our struggles at the start in Europe, and now we've managed to turn that around, going on a terrific run. We've got 30, maybe 40 points now after that. So it's been a great points tally since the turn, and a lot of that is down to the injection of pace, creativity, and obviously Conor now coming back in these final games, which proves what a good player he is.
Okay,
Cheers guys, thank you.